Okay. Well, first of all, thank you so much for this opportunity. We are Claudia and Raquel Garcia from Nebrija University in Madrid, in Spain. We are here to present our university and the programs that we have for all the students who want to come and study abroad with us, not only for the semester, but fall and spring, but also during the summer. We're more than happy to present our courses, and obviously it will be amazing if we start traveling again and we see you around here in campus next year. Well, to start with, Nebrija University has got an agreement with Drake University for a few years now, and we are partners. So this is something to say and important to mention, because thanks to this agreement, students can have a discount if they want to come and study with us. Okay, and Karen will give you full information about that. To have some details about our university, I would like to start to say that we have the university and we also have our Center Hispanic Studies. Basically, it's the same. It's just that we share programs. Okay, the Nebrija University is a private university with more than 6,000 students, around 60 bachelor's degrees, and more than 70 postgraduate degrees. Other short-line programs that we also have, and more than 40 students per. We have classes that they are around 40 students per class. Okay, this will depend of the volume. Of the program. The certain degrees in where we have more students per class, and some others that are not. The integrated program is what we call the exchange program. And we have a maximum of 2 students per year. But if someone else wants to come and study with us, apart from these 2 students, they can always join as what we call direct enrollment. The difference between the university and the Center's Hispanic Studies is that in our Studies Hispanic Center, we have all international students, okay? We have more than 700 international students per year, and we have different programs like the Spanish Studies, the Spanish Plus program, the internships, the summer, and for you to have an idea, the number of students per classroom is between 20 to 25. Here you have some of the information about some details and dates and deadlines of our programs. For this summer coming 2021, June, our program goes from June 1st to the 28th. July starts also on the 1st of July and go to the 28th. The deadline for this program to apply is going to be the 1st of May. And how many courses the students can take per month? A maximum of 2 courses. That has got 6, 2 courses is a total of 12. There is a little mistake there. It's a total of 12, it's a total of 12 ECTS, which is 6 American credits. It's not a mistake, it's 3 USA credits each course, so that's right. Then the fall program for the 2021 is starting on the 15th of September and goes to the middle of December. The deadline for this program is going to be the 1st of June, okay? And students can take a maximum of 5 courses per semester. Again, the credits for each course is 3 US credits. And it's the same for the spring. It's just that the spring starts on the 7th of February and goes to the end of May, okay? One thing, if students want to come before the 15th of September or before the 7th of February, they can do an intensive Spanish course of 3 weeks, okay? In September, it's only 2 weeks. In January, we have it 3 weeks. And fees and costs, we will let you know a little bit later, okay? Claudia's going to go ahead with the next slide.
Yeah, so hello. This program is called the integrated program. And we call it integrated because students who have a good level of Spanish can be integrated into our usual classes of any bachelor degree in university. So they would be in class with Spanish speakers. It is important to mention the level of Spanish must be at least a B2 because that's an advanced level, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to follow the classes properly and it would be too hard for them to pass. So yeah, this program, it's also the exchange. So during the fall and spring, you can do an exchange if you're nominated by your university. Otherwise, you can do it as a study abroad student, and you would also get a 20% discount in tuition. This program runs in the fall and in the spring, not in the summer, because university does not run in August. So if you chose to come in the fall, it goes from September to January, the end of January. The deadline for this is the 1st of June, and you would also take up to 5 courses. If you'd like to take 4 or 3 because you feel more comfortable, that's up to you. Same in the spring. It runs, the program is exactly the same. It runs from the end of January to the end of May. Deadline is October 15th. And again, you would have to take up to 5 courses. It could be 3 or 4. Each of our courses in any of our programs has 6 ECTS, which is 3 US credits. This is also a very demanded program that we have. It's called the Experiential Learning program. It is basically internships. Again, for this program, it is very important that you speak Spanish to a high level, because companies in Spain usually, we might be able to find an English-speaking boss for you, but it would be a lot more complicated. So we ask students to have an advanced level of Spanish as well. This program is run in the fall and spring and in the summer. So if you chose any of them, you would have to study, take some courses in Spanish and work. So during the summer, the program would last 2 months. You'd be working and studying at the same time, either morning and afternoon or the other way around, depends on the company and the classes you choose. And during the fall, it would last 4 months. And the spring, same, 4 months again. So as you can see in the slide, the courses would be 6 ECTS, 3 US credits each, and you would take 3, that would be 9 US credits for the classes and 3 for the internship, exactly the same for the spring. We wrote some notes down there because if a student would like to stay longer in the company and the student both agree, there's no problem. You can stay longer, which might be very interesting for the students. You just have to check on your visa before it goes off, it runs off. So if you need to extend it, do it in the beginning. You need no working visa. With your student visa, you can join this program. And have in mind that all internships are unpaid.
Okay. We want to spend a little bit more in depth what is the Spanish Studies program. Okay? As we presented before, we have this program through the whole year, fall, spring, and summer. And basically, the Spanish Studies program is a program that, as it says down in the bottom, is 100% in Spanish. All classes are taught in Spanish, okay? But students can choose different courses according to the level of the language, all right? So as you can see in this slide, it's been divided in different slots according to that level. So students can do conversation, but they can also do communication, arts in the Prado Museum. They can do Spanish for health or for business purposes. We have different classes and also different activities done in Spanish that can make the students improve the level of the language. Again, courses, you already know that they have all of them the same kind of the same credits, 3 US credits. And important, the number of courses, as we said before, is a maximum of 5 per semester and 2 per 1 month in the summer, okay? If a student wants to join with us, During the summer, they can come June or July, or they can stay with us both months, June and July. So they have extra credits. The next program is the Spanish Plus program, okay? As you can see in there as well, students in here, the courses are taught in English, but students can take 5 courses or 4 courses in English, and then they can combine with a Spanish class that they can do it in, I don't know, Spanish language or Spanish art at the museum, anything, any other class from the other program. Or if they feel more confident just taking everything in English, they can do so, all right? It's really optional. Students can do the combination however they want. It will depend on the language, the level of the language that they have in Spanish if they want to do this combination. If not, they can take everything in English. And again, we also have courses of a Spanish Plus program during the summer, all right? Less courses, obviously, because it's shorter time, but we do it. And accommodation, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Just to mention, students are not obliged to take accommodation with us, but we know it usually helps. So we offer different types of accommodation. Students can either choose to stay with a host family. In this case, students will be given a single bedroom always. They might have to share a bathroom, but this bedroom will be for them, and the Wi-Fi is always granted as well. We try to find families nearby, so they don't need to spend much time traveling to and from campus. And it's usually families we've been working with for a long time. If the student chooses to share an apartment or to stay in our dorms, please have in mind that these are usually sold out really quickly. So you should have to tell us in advance in order to save one. And preference is that students stay for a long time. So either 1 year or in the summer, there's no problem. During semesters, we would have to double check. Yeah. Prices are written there. They are average prices. They might change a tiny bit. Like host families are now around 990 and dorms are 1,310 euros. They are approximate, but that's the price that you have in mind. We also have written 2 contacts. If you choose host families, there's a contact there. If you choose dorms or shared apartments, you have Marcos. But you can also always contact Raquel and I, and we will put you through to these 2 people. Do you want to speak about COVID?
It's not very nice to speak about COVID. Not nice at all, but I guess we have to do it. Well, basically, the university has taken different methods and rules according to the COVID, okay? In fact, we are not having many cases. We can say that we have done quite a good job. And basically, students who come here to enjoy a program, if they're going to stay more than 90 days, they should do the visa at the Spanish consulate in the USA, all right, as a normal process. But if they're going to come less than, a shorter period, then they can stay here in Madrid without a visa, because you don't need a visa if you're going to come for less than 90 days. Okay?
Tourist visa.
Yes, exactly. And if students request an acceptance visas letter, we can provide with a letter. It's not a problem. Okay, we will send it as soon as they apply for the program. And then I would like to mention that the COVID numbers in Spain have been going down since we started with the vaccine, and to keep all the methods that we have all put together to prevent this virus around. Okay, so obviously this is not gonna disappear just like that, as it is the same in all around the world. But I think the situation is getting more established. And what else? Families cannot travel with the student's visa. Mm-hmm. And that's it, really. That's
the negative COVID test.
Yes, and then right now This is right now. We don't know how it's gonna be in, for the fall or for the summer. But right now, if an American citizen wants to get into Spain, they will need a negative COVID test, okay? And it must be done like 72 hours before landing. And that's it. We have posted here a couple of videos of our university and also one of Madrid, in where you can check, some information about the university. They will tell you a little bit more about the story of Nebrija. You can see also some images of Madrid and check our facilities. Our campus is down in the city center. And we are, near to everywhere. We have restaurants, shops, theaters, cinemas, and parks around the campus. We are an urban campus, and we always have lots of international students, as we mentioned it before. It is true that now through the COVID numbers has gone down, but we are hoping to get back to normal soon. And hopefully things will be much better soon.
I would like to mention something.
Yeah.
We haven't mentioned Madrid is a safe city, super safe.
Yeah.
The weather is also very nice, and its popularity hasn't stopped growing for the past 10, 15 years. Students are choosing to come to Madrid a lot more often because it's really worth being here a semester. I haven't met anyone ever who regretted spending some time here. We have a good university with amazing teachers, very well qualified. By the way, students are always granted a diploma at the end of their program, which is very important, I guess, to show they have been abroad and they've learned some Spanish. Nebrija is a good place to study, and Madrid is a great place to spend some time. So we really hope we can welcome you, students, very soon, and that you enjoy your time here.
We already have some students, brave American students that they came this spring. And
brave ones.
But they're having a great time. Also, the weather is quite nice already. And yes, as we said before, because the COVID situations are even more established, restaurants are open until 12 or 11. And, life is kind of normal apart from wearing the mask. So that's good news. We haven't mentioned and we haven't said in the presentation, but we have a very important and large sports club, all right, an international club. And in fact, the students can check this information in our website. If they want to join any of our clubs, we have football, basket, volleyball, trekking, many activities, okay? They can join, it's not expensive at all. They pay like about 100 euros for the whole semester, and they can be on the football league and basket and all that. So they're more than happy to join this class, because also they will mix a lot with the Spaniards, okay, with the native students, and that's a good way of making new friends in Spain.
Last but not least, apart from Karen, you have her contact. We've left our emails here in case you need to ask anything directly to us. We're always happy to speak to you, students, families, whoever needs some help. And that's it. We hope to welcome you very soon.
Yes. Any questions, any doubts, just let us know. As Claudia says, that's our email. Just you only have to contact us, and we will reply soon.